What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have some exciting news coming from the Cassian Andor series that I am super excited about. If you don't know what it's about, Cassian Andor was a character in Rogue One back in 2016. You know, remember that movie? I personally loved Rogue One. I don't know. Let me know if you guys like Rogue One. Let me know in the comments below. But in Rogue One, we know what happens in the end. Everyone dies, but basically the movie was about getting the plans to the Death Star, to, you know, Princess Leia, and eventually getting to the Alliance, and eventually blowing it up, you know, how Luke Skywalker did. And they just wrapped filming it, actually, which was just announced, I believe, yesterday, which is super cool. We're expected to get it in 2022, so that's awesome. But why I'm making this video is because Diego Luna, the main character, aka Cassian Andor, had a statement about the, you know, the show. And basically, I'm going to theorize based off what he says and basically what you can anticipate going forward. So before we get started, guys, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Well, let's get right into it. So this article comes to us from Deadline. Shout out to those guys over there, and we're going to be reading the article. Smile widens on Diego Luna's face when asked about what's ahead for her Star Wars character Cassian Andor in the upcoming Disney Plus series Star Wars Andor. The cheeky grin is a combination of anticipation, excitement, a splash of secrecy regarding the 12-episode project he's executive producer and stars in. Wow, I actually didn't know that. It's actually really cool that he's being an executive producer. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Set to be released in 2022. So this is what he had to say. You'll definitely see familiar faces, which obviously we'll get into that in a second, but we'll see what he had to say after that. Luna told Deadline about Andor while promoting the return to his Amazon Prime Video original series, Panwise Circo, on October 8th. I can tell you about this project like no other because I can't spoil the ending if you've seen Star Wars Rogue One. So it must end. Wow, that's interesting. It must end with Rogue One. It must. So the beginning of, oh, what if the show ends to where he's like in that alley? You know what I mean? He like goes down that alley to get that information from that guy. It's super cool. No matter what I say, I can't ruin the ending. So that's amazing. That's freaking awesome. So one, this takes place 5 years before the events of Rogue One, which at the end of Rogue One, everyone dies. I think we'll see Jyn Erso, obviously. Maybe we'll hear talks of Jyn Erso, maybe. Obviously, we'll hear about Galen Erso for sure, and basically all that kind of stuff. But the familiar faces, you know, it's 5 years during that time. I could definitely, I'm getting so happy. We could see Kanan, we could see Hera, we could see Ezra. Well, this could be the first appearance of Ezra Bridger. Obviously, Chopper and the gang, Sabine, you know, Zeb. We could see, you know, maybe he's working in the underground. We see Hondo Ohnaka, which I would absolutely love that. Hondo is one of the greatest characters, I think, in Star Wars. And that would be awesome to see. And obviously, we're going to see Mon Mothma. I think that's an obvious. And obviously, it was already teased and kind of rumored that we were going to see Saw Gerrera. So definitely going to be seeing Saw Gerrera in there too. So it's really cool. That's kind of who I anticipate we're going to be seeing. Obviously, who do I want to see? Definitely want to see the Ghost Crew. At least one member of the Ghost Crew. Even Chopper would, you know, tickle my proverbial peach. Any of those characters would be amazing to see. Other than that, honestly, Hera, I think, is definitely a great thing. She's a leader during that time period. You know what I mean? So I think it could happen. I definitely think it's during the events of Rebels. So we could definitely at least hear about our Ghost Crew. So we could there's definitely some room there for stories. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think we could see possibility, and let's have discussion. Obviously, Maul is always going to be in discussion. I know in the comments we're going to have a million Mauls, and that's good. I'm okay with that. We could see it definitely. Kind of see what he's doing with Crimson Dawn. You know, it depends on what kind of work Cassian's doing. He is a spy, so we may be dealing with the underworld here and that stuff, which is really cool. So now to the second part, to what he had to say. So, you know, it ends, you know, he can't spoil the ending. So I think it's going to have 12, I don't know how many episodes. I don't know how much they filmed. Maybe only one season. And maybe it is only going to be one season, which I'm okay with that. A 12-episode series to where on the 12th episode it ends, you know, at the beginning of Rogue One. You know, so I could see that happening, and that's awesome. They're filling in the gaps, guys, and it's going to be cool. I'm super excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to like, make sure to tell a friend about the Outer Rim, because hey, we love Star Wars here. We're doing that stuff. Make sure you guys check out, we're rewatching The Mandalorian every Monday. If you're into that, definitely check out those reactions. We're also going to be covering everything Star Wars, and if you're into Marvel and a couple other things too, definitely hit that subscribe button. But I love you guys so much, but may the Force be with you always.